Then we go on, chapter 2 of St. Mark's Gospel. When the paralytic is lowered through the hole in the roof that his friends make to be cured by Jesus, Jesus says, "My son, your sins are forgiven." Now the Pharisees, quite rightly, say, actually it's the scribes, "Why does this man speak thus? It is blasphemy. Who can forgive sins but God alone?" So again we have this dialogue where we're drawn to the implication that Jesus is more than a man.
Excuse me.
He has the power to forgive sins.
To be forgiven?
That's a secondary question right now, because what I'm trying to do is to show that the writer believes that Jesus is God. Whether the person asks for his sins to be forgiven is a valid question, but it's not about what I'm trying to illustrate. So I'll just carry on with that. When I finish, we can by all means come to that. That St. Mark believes Jesus is God, and that characters in St. Mark's Gospel believe that Jesus is God. Or they believe that Jesus believes he's God.
How did they draw that conclusion?
I'm going through the verses to show why.
Right.
So then, Jesus believing sins can be forgiven. That is an important pointer to that belief that we believe that Jesus has, that he believes he's God. But then he goes to say, a little bit later on, same chapter, verse 10, "But that you may know the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." He said to the paralytic, "I say to you, rise, take up your pallet and go home." And this phrase, "the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins," that's a strange sentence construction, because again, it's like the one you mentioned, Michael, where you thought this is why when you say you've come to destroy us. Why would Jesus say the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins? As if he's not entirely of the earth.
That's right.
He's got it on earth, as if the implication would he'd only have it in heaven. Well, he's telling these scribes, I've got the authority on earth as well. So it's pointing to his pre-existence.
Is it?
So that is another pointer in this dialogue
I don't see it.
to Jesus having a pre-existence.
It's pointed to his pre-existence.
That he has authority on earth.
Yeah.
Why not just say that the Son of Man has authority to forgive sins?
Yeah. What do
You don't get your sins forgiven in heaven. You might get them, theoretically you could say, well, at the moment before you're at the judgment seat of God, theoretically you could say you get your sins forgiven. But why would he not just say he has the authority to forgive sins full stop?
Because he didn't know.
No, you're missing the point. Never mind. We'll come back.
you asking me?
We'll go round. I asked you and you've answered. I'll come round to this. All right. We'll come back to it. No, we'll get diverted too much. I asked you what you thought. You've told me. It's all right.